50 motivating quotes about becoming rich. All achievements, all earned riches, have their beginning in an idea. Napoleon Hill. Wealth is largely the result of habit. John Jacob Astor. What's keeping you from being rich? In most cases, it's simply a lack of belief. In order to become rich, you must believe you can do it, and you must take the actions necessary to achieve your goal. Sue Zorman. Every day is a bank account, and time is our currency. No one is rich. No one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. Christopher Rice. All riches have their origin in mind. Wealth is in ideas, not money. Robert Collier. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Oprah Winfrey. If you want to get rich, remember that the one way to do it is via equity, not salary. Sam Altman. Before you can become a millionaire, you must learn to think like one. You must learn how to motivate yourself to counter fear with courage. Thomas J. Stanley. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Henry Ford. I have concluded that wealth is a state of mind, and that anyone can acquire a wealthy state of mind by thinking rich thoughts. Edward Young. Many people take care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. A sign of wealth. No longer needing an alarm clock to wake up. Greg Eisenberg. Within certain limits, it is actually true that the less money you have, the less you worry. George Orwell. You can't work 3 hours a week and make 100,000. Getting rich quickly doesn't work. Crock-pot mentality always defeats the microwave mentality. Dave Ramsey. It's good to have money and the things that money can buy, but it's good, too, to check up once in a while and make sure that you haven't lost the things that money can't buy. George Lorimer. Be careful to leave your sons well instructed rather than rich, for the hopes of the instructed are better than the wealth of the ignorant. Epictetus. An investment in knowledge pays the best dividends. Benjamin Franklin. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Money may not buy happiness, but I'd rather cry in a Jaguar than on a bus. Francois Sagan. Stop buying things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. Sue Zorman. It's not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It's the customer who pays the wages. Henry Ford. Remember that the only purpose of money is to get what you want. So think hard about what you value and put it above money. Ray Dalio. There are a great many people accumulating what they think is a vast wealth, but it's only money. Alan Watts. The money you have gives you freedom. The money you pursue enslaves you. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Fortune sides with him who dares. Virgil. Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs. Zig Ziglar. The man is richest whose pleasures are cheapest. Henry David Thoreau. Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self. Nathan W. Morris. The more you learn, the more you earn. Frank Clark. Try to save something while your salary is small. It's impossible to save after you begin to earn more. Jack Benny. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. Robert Kiyosaki. The fools in life want things fast and easy. Money, success, attention. Robert Greene. I will tell you the secret to getting rich on Wall Street. You try to be greedy when others are fearful, and you try to be fearful when others are greedy. Warren Buffett. Real wealth is not about money. Real wealth is not having to go to meetings, not having to spend time with jerks, not being locked into status games, not feeling like you have to say yes, not worrying about others claiming your time and energy. Real wealth is about freedom. James Clear. I don't care what anyone says. Being rich is a good thing. Mark Cuban. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Rohn. It's easy to say you don't care about money when you have plenty of it. Ransom Riggs. In the Middle Ages, the rich spend their money carelessly on extravagant luxuries, whereas peasants lived frugally, minding every penny. Today, the tables have turned. The rich take great care managing their assets and investments, while the less will go into debt buying cars and televisions they don't really need. Yuval Noah Harari. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but lack of money certainly buys you misery. Daniel Kahneman. If you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control your money. Warren Buffett. Many folks think they aren't good at earning money, when what they don't know is how to use it. Frank A. Clark. I love money. I love everything about it. I bought some pretty good stuff. Got me a $300 pair of socks. Got a fur sink. An electric dog polisher. A gasoline-powered turtleneck sweater. And of course, I bought some dumb stuff too. Steve Martin. Women who marry for money and men who marry for beauty are equally robbed in the end. Harmon Oquino. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Bob Marley. Not he who has much is rich, but he who gives much. Eric Fromm. Money has never made a man happy yet, nor will it. There is nothing in its nature to produce happiness. The more a man has, the more he wants. Instead of filling a vacuum, it makes one. Benjamin Franklin. I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they've ever dreamed of, so they can see that it's not the answer. Jim Carrey. Three things ruin a man: power, money, and women. I never wanted power. I never had any money. And the only woman in my life is up at the house right now. Harry S. Truman. A simple fact that is hard to learn is that the time to save money is when you have some. Joe Moore. Capital as such is not evil. It is its wrong use that is evil. Capital in some form or other will always be needed. Gandhi.